When I thought about publishing my book in English, the first thing came to mind was, would that be good enough? And actually, sometimes it is as simple as considering anything can be good if it comes from how you feel and what you know. It's not about writing perfect literature. Sometimes it's about writing what you know, your experience, as I have done. And as they say, two is better than one. So rather than publishing one book, I'm gonna make two. One is in English, the other one in Spanish. And the reason for it is because for whoever is interested in launching a new initiative, and English is not the first language, or at least they don't feel confident enough to read and extract much of it, at least the Spanish version, they can access that as well. And this is something that for me is very relevant. I grew up speaking Spanish and Catalan, and then I learned French. And it was not until my 20s when I started learning a bit of English, which took a while because it was not Latin based. So I can sympathize for all the speakers of Spanish that are interested in some books that are only in English and they might be missing. Well, not anymore. That's why I translated my book, initially written in English, to Spanish, to have access to as many people as possible. This is also the reason why I wrote the book. I believe that many people have what's inside them to write a book. And yes, I agree that the grammar, the vocabulary, the way of expressing, some people are just excellent. They're like natural born writers, if that exists, of course. In other cases, we always think, oh no, who's going to be interested in my book? What do I have to say? And why would I need to say anything? If there's anything inside you that is about potentially thinking about writing a book, I can tell you there's a book that you can get done. It happened to me with my stories and how I started businesses. I wrote the book not just about, here it is, my success based on multi-million companies that I built across the world. It's not like that. It's about, here is how I started with the little I knew and how much I have learned from my own experience, from sharing with others. And by doing that, you can get insight on how someone can start a business without requiring so much experience. Same as the initiative. Having a club or launching a musical group or whatever you have in mind, there's always the thinking, I don't know how to do it, how I'm gonna do it, is it good enough for me, or surely I'm not professional. All those mental hurdles that comes from our subconscious, when in reality the only way to do it is just throwing out there with the mentality of doing it. And by doing that, see how you can just get to levels that you never thought before. It is in us to do it. And if you want to read my book, I welcome you to read it, and it's going to tell you about all these initiatives that I have put in place.